Hello, my friends. I'm Brett Larkin. Welcome to this immune boosting yoga flow. We're going to concentrate on bringing more blood flow to the lungs. To begin, come and cross your forearms. So have your thumbs kind of snuggled underneath your armpits here. We have 20 to 40 bean-shaped little lymph nodes under the armpits. This is a really important area in terms of our immune system. So just close the eyes. Slow down your breath and just allow the natural pressure of the forearms to gently stimulate this underarm area. Use this position, this mudra, as a frame, a container for your breath. So each time you breathe in, feel the chest rise underneath both forearms. Each time you exhale, both forearms descend. Just playing with the space and dimensionality of your breath. Transitioning to breathing in and out through the nose. Whichever hand is underneath, slide that one out and cross it on top, just so we achieve some balance here. Continue to slow your breathing down, lift the heart. Center your awareness on your breath, the rib cage moving left to right, up and down, side to side. You can take that habitual arm that likes to cross in front, back in front again, or however is most comfortable for you to be here. We're going to keep stimulating this lymphatic hotbed while coming into some movements with the spine. So as you inhale, I want you to arch the upper back, and as you exhale, you round both the lower and the upper back. So this is just a gentle spinal flex. It's kind of like a cat-cow movement seated. Your head and neck stay in neutral, so no need to lift the chin or dip the chin. We're really just trying to isolate the spine. So inhale, arching, opening the heart. Exhale, rounding, pulling the belly button back in space. Option to close the eyes. Just gently moving forward and back. So approaching any immune boosting practice really mindfully, really gently, is always an excellent way in. In my experience, the body does not respond well to force. So that's what we're playing with here. Last one. Nice. And then inhale, reach both arms up. So releasing that crisscross, inhaling. And exhaling, hands through prayer at center. Beautiful. Take the right hand down to the ground, mirror me. Reach the left arm up and over. So big side body stretch. You can press the right hand down into the mat. Use that to kind of buoy the left ribs up towards the ceiling, spiral chest to ceiling, and stretch. So when we're talking about healthy lungs, healthy blood flow, we tend to forget that these intercostal muscles along the side of the body need to stretch and open. So for an immune boosting practice, I really like to focus on opening the side body. Let's take this up and over to the other side. Big, expansive breaths. So you can visualize like an accordion expanding and opening along the top ribs. Bottom hand really presses into the floor for support. And rotate heart to ceiling. Breathe in, both arms up. Exhale, left hand to right knee. So again, mirror me, right hand comes behind you. Beautiful twist. Inhale, get long. Exhale, pull the core in and revolve the upper chest. Wonderful rotation and stretch for the whole spine here. Twists are detoxifying, helping us build energy. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, take it the other way. So left hand behind you. You can even bend the right elbow a little bit, like to not crank you into the twist, but just help you find that lever of the core engaging, heart spiraling to the side. And then invite the breath in. Visualize like a spiral staircase of breath. Tailbone to crown of head. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, hands through prayer at heart center. Come into an all fours position. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We'll move through Chakravakasana, some cat-cow. Inhale, broadening across the chest. Exhale, gaze at the navel, chin into chest. Hips can yearn back towards the heels. 2 more like this. Each exhale, make that high C curve with the low back. Really pull the tailbone towards the heels. Every in-breath, send the collarbones apart. Open the chest. Last one. Nice. Come back to sitting on the heels, only if it's comfortable for you. Otherwise, of course, you can sit in cross legs. Otherwise, on the heels, we're going to take the twist that we just played with into a little bit more of an active immune boosting variation, especially to open up the lungs, especially the lower third of the lungs where we often don't receive oxygen for CO2, and that exchange can kind of get stagnant. So how this works is we'll take the fingers in front, the thumbs behind, and the elbows parallel to the floor. Inhale to the left, so make sure it's your left, and exhale to the right. And we're going to do this and build some heat. And you'll find that this position is really helping those lower lungs open up. So that's what it looks like. Inhale left, exhale right. Close the eyes and join me now if you haven't already. Head and neck come along for the ride. So the head and neck just gently swiveling with the torso. And you'll see this really builds heat in the whole body very quickly. You're doing great, just a couple more. Inhale, hold at center. Suspend the breath. Option to lift up on your pelvic floor, lift the heart. Just kind of holding the breath in the body as long as you can. Exhale, keep the arms up. Inhale again. Just hold the breath. You're just testing your lung capacity, visualizing healing energy, light swirling throughout your whole system, up through the crown of the head. And exhale as you need to, of course. And last time, inhale. Hold the breath, never to the point of discomfort, just challenging yourself, visualizing light energy circulating the whole system. And then when you need to this time, exhale, let the palms come face up in the lap. And just notice how you feel. Allow your breath to recalibrate. Let everything slow down and settle. Take the left hand behind your neck so you can keep mirroring me, and the right hand in a fist. And we're just gonna make a couple circles. So still just seated on the heels. You could totally do this in cross legs as well. Just some more circles. So we're just stimulating this hotbed of the lymphatic system right here. You may feel your shoulder also say hello and turn on. A lot of us are familiar with like acupuncture or acupressure. So here it's just like we're using this left arm as a giant acupressure needle down into the lymphatic system. Yeah, can you kind of see how that works? At the same time, elongate the breath. One more. Reach the arm up. Have a moment of feeling victorious. Palms face up on the lap. Breathe in and out. Taking it to the other side. So right hand, mirror me behind the neck. Left hand in a fist. And some big circles. Make these circles nice and slow. The slower the circles, the slower your breath. Really challenge yourself with each breath to use the whole rib cage. So maybe feeling a sense now of the lower third of the lungs, the middle third, and the upper third. Seeing if you can really breathe into and feel a capacity and awareness of all three. Arm up, little victory on the left side. And then palms face up in the lap. Recalibrate the breath. Come into downward dog. Just briefly, it's just a little bit of a break from being seated on our heels. Spread the fingers, lift the hips, pedal through the legs. Let the head be lower than the heart. When you're ready, place the knees on the mat. Sit back on your heels. Knees can be together or a little bit apart. We're going to come into a bowing motion. So this is really wonderful for our adrenals. Inhale, the hands are at prayer. Exhale, slide your pinkies along the mat and just fold. So inhale to come up. Exhale to come down. And we'll notice this turns on the kidney band, adrenals, low back. Holding an awareness of that area. While just really letting this bowing motion be this nice kind of circulatory movement that you're doing. Visualizing the bowing, spreading, healing, golden light energy through the whole body as you move. Nice. You can continue the bowing just like this with the hands at prayer. Option 2, as you keep this motion going, you could interlace the hands behind your low back, lift the palms up as high as you can towards the ceiling, and then come back up. So this is adding in a shoulder stretch, but it's also adding in a little bit more of that lymphatic area stimulation. If it's a challenge for you to interlace the hands behind the low back, just stay in that first variation. Otherwise, if you're here with me, really get the knuckles as high as you can and forward each time you bow forward. Couple more. Either variation is fine. Slow down your breath, slow down your movement. Last one, come upright. Just pause, maybe hold the breath again, just feeling the lungs really doing their thing. And exhale when you need to. Beautiful. And transitioning into a cross-legged seat. Take 2 more deep breaths here before our final exercise. Just inhaling, feeling the breath move in the body, front and back, side to side, diagonally, up and down. Noticing if there feels like there's more spaciousness around the rib cage than when you started this practice. To close, we'll just bring the thumbs to the inside of the inner ear, actually pinkies to the inside of the inner ear, excuse me, and move the hands, kind of just slide them up and down, and then circles and figure 8s. So you're just in front of the ear, pinkies press into the ear on the side of the face, and you're giving yourself this massage. Speaking of acupuncture, there are acupuncture points all around this area, all around the ear, that connect to the whole body. So when we're focused on immunity, this is kind of a hack to give yourself a total full body massage, just by massaging the space in front of the ear. Beautiful. Squeeze the earlobes if you can, pull them down. And then bring the palms face up in the lap. Just being grateful for what your body can do. Maybe sense your blood flow really active, your prana, your energy a little lighter from the tips of the toes to the crown of your head. Exhale all the breath out of the body. And if you like, you can bring your hands to prayer and say namaste. Namaste. I hope you feel lighter and brighter after this short practice.